Moreover, it is normal for Nanako to feel at a loss and helpless for a while after the Ito family has experienced an accident. He might as well stay here for another day, and he can also inquire about the Su family's actions in Tokyo. Thinking of this, he said to Nanako, "If this is the case, then I will wait till dawn to say hello to my friends and see their situation." Nanako clenched her fists excitedly, and said happily, "That's great." The cheerful Nanako quickly invited Charlie to her dining room. It is said that the dining room at home is actually bigger than a medium-sized restaurant outside. Charlie feels like entering a Japanese-style buffet restaurant, where there are several busy chefs, and they are making all kinds of meals. Nanako asked Charlie expectantly, "Master, do you like any of these meals? Just say if you like them, and the chefs will prepare them for you immediately." Charlie looked around for a long time, and didn't feel any sense of all kinds of delicacies, so he smiled slightly and said, "Thank you, please give me a bowl of ramen." Nanako hurriedly said to the chef responsible for making ramen, "Yokoyama, please make 2 bowls of ramen. Master Wade's bowl needs double noodles." The chef respectfully said, "Okay lady, please wait for a while, it'll be ready." At that time, just when Charlie and Nanako were having food at Ito's house, in the presidential suite of the St. Regis Tokyo, Zin, who was in his 50s, was already out of bed. He was holding a cup of coffee and a cigarette in between, looking at the Tokyo street scene still shrouded in the dark outside the window, and he was surprised. When the cigarette burned out, he poked the cigarette butt into the ashtray, then lit another one, and asked his confidant Josh, "How are the young masters and young ladies now?" Josh checked the time and said, "The plane should land in Eastcliff in half an hour. I have already informed the family that the wife has already rushed to the airport with the doctor. When the plane lands, he will immediately take the young master and miss take them to the family hospital for a comprehensive examination." Zin nodded, and said with a gloomy expression, "This time the incident is so dangerous, I almost put both Jofei and Ziyu in Tokyo in danger. This damn Matsumoto, even if he is annihilated. He is still at advantage, and it is difficult to quench my anger." Josh hurriedly said, "Master Matsumoto's family has become coke. You don't have to be too angry." Zin gritted his teeth and licked his smoke before he said fiercely, "After all, it is in Tokyo. If it is not so convenient to do things without leaving, I will definitely let Ruoli catch Matsumoto in front of me. Cut him 1,000 times, and watch him bleed till his last breath." Josh said, "Master, the TMPD has guessed that this incident was caused by our Su family. When you are resting, they have been protesting with me. They feel that we have made such a big disturbance and they still don't say hello. Too much, and threaten to submit this matter to the Homeland Security Council for investigation and handling, thinking that this matter has violated their Homeland Security." Infringement of Homeland Security? Zin coldly snorted, "A good man Matsumoto in a small area can be hooked on Homeland Security? I think they are not satisfied that we killed so many people in Tokyo. Can't hang on it?" "Yes," Josh said truthfully. "The Tokyo government is also very dissatisfied. It feels that this matter is too cruel and affects Tokyo's image very much, so they decided to investigate it to the end. Moreover, the international airports of Tokyo and several surrounding cities have entered a state of emergency. They are strictly investigating all departing foreigners, and even announced that private jets that are temporarily not allowed to leave the country and charter flights take off. Our private jets are all monitored. Things may be a little tricky." Zin asked him, "Which other airports in this state are relatively more relaxed?" Josh said, "At present, there should be only Osaka Airport, because Osaka is quite far away, hundreds of kilometers." Zin nodded and said, "Then let them spread out, find a way to take public transportation to Osaka, and then transfer another plane from China. Remember not to transfer from Eastcliff, from China to the sea, so as not the Japanese customs are alerted, and then take Ruoli and the people who actually participated in the action back to the country tonight." "Okay, master." Josh nodded respectfully, and then asked again, "Master, when do you plan to go back then?" "I'm not in a hurry." Zin smiled and said coldly, The Takahashi family suffered heavy losses, the Matsumoto family is completely destroyed, and Takehiko is disabled. Tokyo is very safe now. I will stay for 2 more days. After all, he checked the time and said, Josh, prepare some gifts for visiting patients in the morning, and come with me to the hospital at noon to take a look at Takehiko Ito. This is our only partner at the moment.